Hello guys, and welcome back to part 2 of making this insanely big area into a giant chest room. Now today's gonna be a little bit different because I'm not sure if we're gonna be finishing the chest room today or if we are going to be going and creating an iron farm. Now the reason for that is because I want to create an iron farm so I can mine out any area almost instantly, because my pickaxe once again is maxed out and all I need is a beacon in order to do that, and one way to get a beacon is to make an iron farm. So I'm not sure what we're going to be totally doing today, but I do know I want to put chests around the whole rest of the room and finish this cobblestone upper part. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Now, if you guys did see part 1 of the storage room, you know it took me about 3 hours to actually mine out this whole area, get all the blocks for it and everything like that. And I don't want to have to do that again because the mining part of it was way too long. So I think I'm going to go and grab a bunch of iron and resources in order to get it ready. And in order to make this the best possible thing as quick as possible. Now, I do have a very cool idea for actually this. I'm thinking of making one of these in each corner of the actual mountains, and then I want to make tunnels connecting each one of them. But I will have to once again terraform that off if I want to do it in another corner because that is not high enough. But terraforming isn't too hard. So that's what my plan is, but for right now, let's go grab all the resources we need for an iron farm. All right, so the first thing we need to do to get this iron farm is actually grab the resources for it. Now, I have made this iron farm before in my past hardcore world, and it is really good, but once again, it does take a while to build just because villagers are an absolute pain in the butt. So the first thing we're gonna do is get all the resources for it. Now, the first thing we need is these. Now, we don't need a bunch, but just make a full stack because why not? Next thing we need is actually trapdoors. Now, I don't know how many trapdoors I will be able to make with just this. 10 is pretty good, but I need 11, so let's grab this. And I actually need spruce wood or some other wood. All right, now that we got the spruce things, we need 3 hoppers. Now, I'm not sure if I have a bunch of iron. If not, that will suck because then I'll have to go mine a bunch, but I need to go get enough for 3 hoppers. I also need to get 3 beds, but I do have a bunch of wool, so 3 beds is not an issue. A boat, beds, 2 chests. I need buckets for lava and water. I should have buckets right here, and then I need an iron shovel, and I mean that should literally be it. Now the sucky part about this farm is I'm gonna have to build it far away from all villagers, but if I do it on a platform like this, it should be pretty good. And I want the farm relatively close so that I don't have to travel as far to get it. Now what I'm gonna be doing is making this farm totally work by itself. So I'll have a chamber right next to it, a teleport chamber basically. And what that will do is keep it always active because it acts as reloading the chunks. So I'll always be getting iron no matter what. Now the first thing I need to do is actually mine out this and get a 3x3 area. I'm also going to fill in this because once again, I need it to be more of a flat platform than what it is right now. So we're gonna get rid of all of this. Now, once again, I am on Java, so I have no clue if this farm works on Bedrock. I recommend looking up what version your Bedrock is and finding what farm would work best. This one works for Java. Pretty sure it works for anything above 1.21.1, so it is pretty good. Now that I got this dug out, all I need to do is dig out a 2x3x3. So 1, 2x3, that's 2, and this is 3. Now I need to dig out another 12 blocks in front of me, so that's just 2 layers right here. Then I need to dig a small staircase out. So I'm just gonna do that real quick. I will need to add this right here. All right, now I need to put trapdoors down right here. Now I need to place a boat down, and I need to move the boat directly this way and turn it to the side, put it in the center. And then I can put more dirt right here, and I can put a trapdoor right here. The trapdoors make it so that the zombies can get in without that. If you just have a normal open area or something, they won't drop down, but if you have trapdoors, it acts as a block and they'll drop down. Then you need to come down here and you need to put the beds facing this direction. Now, here's the hard part. I actually need to get 3 villagers from my village and bring them over here. Holy freaking farm. That is a lot of farming stuff. Now, this actually won't be too bad because I once again grabbed a bunch of dirt, so I'm just gonna build a pathway all the way up here so that the villagers can be transported easily from minecart. And it won't be as hard to get them up the mountain because if you have a boat, there ain't no way you getting them up a mountain with a boat. All right, and now all we gotta do is connect that, and then we need to get the villagers over there. If I don't have rails, I'm gonna be severely pissed because this is gonna make the process a lot harder if I don't. But I think I did find a mine shaft at one point, so I should have some. Well, I actually don't have any carts. I have like 4 rails, but we're gonna make some more just because. Make some powered rails, and then we should be able to make some regular rails. Now, I totally forgot how to make rails, but don't judge me. I think I figured it out. I'm pretty sure you go like this, and then you go like this. And now we're gonna need at least, I think, this many. Probably need more than that. And why does it hurt? We're gonna have a bunch of iron after this anyways, so we might as well just make a bunch. All right, now that we got all of that, we actually need to make some redstone torches. Now, I should have 2 villagers in a house over here, which should be a lot easier to transport because I can just take them out of this house and, you know, just take them with me. But first, we need to get rid of all this freaking dirt because this dirt doesn't actually work. And now I can set up the rail to drag them out of their lovely abode. Once again, I have to mine this dirt because I hate this dirt. It's so annoying when you're trying to build stuff. We'll do 5, and then we will do 5 right here as well. That should boost them enough to go up this hill, even though it's not that far. And then that should put them over there. And now all I got to do is put the torch down, and I think we should be able to transport them. I do need to get a minecart though, but that is not that hard to get. I should actually be able to just craft one right here. Let's see if I know how to. There's a minecart. Now here's the fun part, actually getting the villager out of there. All right, well, that wasn't too hard. And I'm going to build up here so that I don't have to actually get down in the village and get off. Oh, it worked perfectly. All right, now time to get another one. All right, and this one's off as well. Now, before I do any of this, I'm going to put these above just because I don't want any, like, zombies or anything coming down and ruining it. And then we're going to go grab one more, and then we should be good. And after that, I got to get these crops because I'm just wasting time if I don't grab these crops. Now, here's the hard part. I have to somehow get a villager out of here and take them all the way over there without, like, losing anything. All right, I'm going to come over here. I should have a little bit more of iron blocks in here. Yes, I do. Actually get a bunch of iron ingots. And then I should be able to make enough rails to get from here to there. But let's test this out and see. And we did not make it, so I need to make more rails. I have to actually do this real quick and break these, then bring this through here, put a rail cart on top, and now I can push one of these dudes in here. Actually, we're gonna sleep, and then one of them will walk in. Regardless of which one it is, I'm gonna take it, except for mending. I hope it's not my mending villager. An idea, if I have any, actually, these dudes are the ones that are the best to just take. Yep, there you go. All right, now let's see how far it goes and if it makes it all the way. All right, now that we got all the villagers in there, all we need to do is get a zombie and put it in there. I'm pretty sure that's all I have to do. All right, well, while we wait for it to get night, the next matter of business is actually grabbing lava and water, which shouldn't be too hard because right here's water. Now we have to go find lava. I should be able to just go in the nether and get a bunch of lava, which shouldn't be too bad. I do need to move my nether portal from where it is, however, because it is all the way at the top of the mountain in the other part of the village, and it just sucks getting to, like most of the things in this area. And there's no more lava below it, so we're going to go through and hopefully find some lava. I forget that I spawned in the worst place in the entire world, so we already got our lava. Now we just have to go back. All right, now that it is daytime and we did just go grab a bunch of lava, now the next thing we are going to do is just grab all the supplies from the farm because we have nothing else to do. And by the time we collect all the stuff from the farm, it should be nighttime and we should be good. I'm actually going to put, because it is an iron golem and we want it to be, we're going to do just one more just in case because I'm not completely sure how high the cryostasis chamber needs to be. So now we take this and we throw it down directly into the center and it should bounce up. And then we can put this on top right there and we can do this right here, get rid of that. And now this farm should work all by itself. And as you guys can see, it's already produced a good amount of iron. Now I'm going to have to probably put lanterns in here because once again, I can't put torches on the top, sides, or bottom of the floor, and it would look bad if it did. So we're going to probably do a bunch of lanterns. And boom, I still have this many chests left over. Absolutely crazy chest room. Starting to look good. I think I can do some lanterns real quick. I don't know how to make lanterns, but I'm assuming it's probably not too bad, and I can probably buy some off of some of my villagers. All right, now that we got all of that out the way, we can make some regular lanterns. I'm not sure how to do this. I'm assuming you need iron. All right, so all I need are some torches right here, and then iron ingots. And that should be enough for just this lower chest area. I'm gonna grab all these eggs once again. Now, I wanna make it kind of a design with the lanterns, because once again, it's gonna look a little bit darker if I don't do some in the middle area. Holy smokes. And we still have some lanterns left over, torches. That is actually gorgeous. Before I end off this video, I got the iron farm to work after about an hour and a half. I found an acacia biome, like village, like a couple hundred blocks away. Brought them all the way over here. Got it all figured out, and now it's working amazingly. But I did make and do complete arson on that village. So it's no longer existing because it wasn't going to work because it was too close to this. So I had to destroy the whole village, kill all the other villagers. Now it works perfectly fine. But if you guys did enjoy this video, I know it was a little bit different than the recent one where I was working on the building that base over there. This is kind of just like chill, like building farm and doing a little random stuff around the village to make it more efficient. But once again, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to go check out part 1 and 2 of this series, and make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and send the video to a friend that you think you'd like. I am at like 58 days so far on the hardcore world, and we are going to go fight the Ender Dragon soon, and I've got some cool stuff coming your guys' way when I do go fight the Ender Dragon. Once again, thank you guys for taking time out of your day to watch my video, and I love you all. Peace, guys.